Alright. It's house that I entered my room, but touched them off the door. Fucking keep it down. They heard me to the pointless muffled shell from my mom and another room. The day is finally over, but I collapse onto my bed face first. I lay still for a few moments before remembering what day it is. My head rate jumps with a spike of anesthesia as I get up and start my laptop. I write impotently as the old beast notes before logging into my online banking. My fears I realize it as soon as I glance at the overall balance. 0. I feel myself flush red with anger, but there's nothing I can do except try to push it away. I check the statement to make sure my paycheck did come in. Tomorrow. Just eats payroll. Transferred out to Mom. So then Vulture was just going to keep everything. Definitely cocked on to what I did last week, taking out cash at the bank as soon as So this time she decided to leave me with absolutely nothing as punishment. In fact, my writing will to get out from there. I already know how it's going to end. As long as I keep quiet, she won't bring it up. I'm supposed to realize I simply can't do it again as long as you send the money to yourself fast enough. You'll never be able to make it to the bank until the day after payday. I cross the banking system under my parade. It's insane that I'm allowed to walk myself to the dead like this before I'm even allowed to make my own fucking money. The perfect this team for shitty parents like mine to enslave their kids. At last I know they won't be able to do this to me forever. Just 2 more years of Schule and work. Without any breaks and poop, I'll not even a cent to my name to show for it. And then what? I'll be out in the streets completely broke and with nowhere to go. I glance at the clock on my laptop as I feel a pit of panic and despair start to grow in my stomach. It's nearly midnight. The loud and obnoxious noise of my motor watching TV finally fades away, leaving me to wallow in an eerie silence. I run a hand over the exposed skin of my tights. Could seal it and healing, some scars that will never go away, some still trying to make up their mind. I try my hardest to will the panic away, but ignore it. It's already too late. I run my hands over my tights again. Could seal it, healing, and fresh. My hand comes away bloody. For months this has been my only coping method. The only thing that cuts me down when I reach my limit. God, what's going on with my throat today? Now I have reached a no limit. No matter what I try, it doesn't work anymore. I throw my box cutter in frustration, and it disappeared into a far corner of my room with a clatter. Put the tiny mic could only constrict further, seeming to crush my insides. It hurts so much. I'm in a full state of panic now. I'm struggling to breathe properly. I just want it to end. Arms and barrier green joke that has been in the back of my mind for months makes its way to the forefront. Down the street, across the creek, onto the trail, up to the cliff. Down the street, across the creek, onto the trail, up to the cliff. Down the street, across the creek, onto the trail, up to the cliff. Fire subsides, but my mind is full of conviction. I'm going to escape this hell, once and for all. I quickly slid open my window and slip outside. My shoeless feet hit the ground silently, and I'm on my way. The corner I need to update. The info. This seems I don't want. My shoeless feet hit the ground silently, and I'm on my way. Down the street, across the creek, onto the trail. An unfamiliar black cat sits atop a fence post, watching watchfully. I can feel some sort of ominous supernatural chill go down my spine as I look gaze at those sharp yellow eyes. It said it wants to follow me as I make my way onto the trail. I'm sure it continues to rush after I turn my head forward to keep walking. So, that will be my one and only witness who? My little Grim Reaper. Suddenly I feel something soft rolling against my bar leg, and I instinctively pull it away. Who? I look down to see the cat, its serious and observant expression replaced by one that seems to be begging for attention. Brrr. Soft, inquisitive sound. Before I can react, the cat has chased down my leg and stuttering it safe against me once again, looking at me hopefully. Oh, cute. Doesn't take. Wait, whatever. It doesn't take much more for me to give in and reach down, the robot said. I guess petting a cute cat isn't the worst last thing you call do. A final farewell to the raw softness this world has to offer. For a few months longer, I continue to stroke the head as it leans into my hand, purring softly. Suddenly, the cat's gaze fixates on something out in the forest, indiscriminately to my human senses. It turns to the edge of the trail to observe. Only a few moments pass before it slips away into the forest, disappearing in the darkness and pursuit of the unknown prey. With the destruction of the cat gone, I'm thrown back into solitude, the deeps of my own misery. I turn back towards the trail and continue to make my way into the forest. Oh, cat, cat, cat. I have my own. Oh. No. I didn't read what this was. Ah. In sharp contrast to the happily chirping birds of the forest in daytime, the dead silence of the night wakes up safely on my mind as I trudge forwards. Somehow I feel more alone now than I'd ever before. A lone member of a solitary pilgrimage to escape from hell. I can feel my head rate rising as I get closer and closer to the outlook at the top of the trail. Here we are. Panoramic view of the town, lit up in the night, spread out beneath the cliff. The railing that unspurred a sense of security for sightseers has long since rusted out and broken off. I begin to approach the exit. My heart beats faster and faster, adrenaline coursing through my veins as I make my way forward. As I start getting closer to the edge, my body instinctively tells me to back off, every cell in my body screaming in terror. It's nearly the exact same feeling as the one I feel with a blade to my skin. As I teach myself up to make a cut, but amplified exponentially, I finally reach the edge, my heart rate off the charts and my limbs shaking. I look straight down. Dark abyss starts back up at me. I know that beneath this shroud of darkness leads bottom covered in sharp rocky outcrops over 100 feet below. And once I reach it, the pain will be over. I close my eyes and take deep breaths, trying to calm myself down and organize my final thoughts. I need to double-check my memories, my life, my experience, to look for anything worth holding onto. But nothing comes to mind, except more pain. Memories of solitude, reaction, bitterness, betrayal. It feels as though the last vestige of my innocent self that went looking for a reason to stay is being beaten to a pulp. Oh my god, poor boy. That final bit of hope is replaced with despair. My mind and my body are being crushed under the weight of it. The pit in my stomach has grown to nothing less than a black hole ripping me apart from the inside. It hurts. It hurts so much. Something inside me is broken. I just need to escape. And I know that beneath me the dark abyss awaits early. I lift my leg to take a step and slowly begin to transfer my weight. Meow. Meow. Damn it. I can't get noises. As my body begins to move forward, the innocent, curious sound of a cat fills the empty void of the world around me. I'm instantly hit with an instantly sharp bang of guilt. I quickly open my eyes as I desperately try to put my foot back down onto solid land, losing balance and shuffling a few feet backwards before regaining it. As I look around for the source of the noise, I can suddenly feel a familiar soft sensation on my neck. I look down at my leg and see the cat from earlier looking up at me. Did it follow me up here? I didn't even notice it until now. As I stand dumbfounded, the cat slinks between my legs and rubs his face over them affectionately. I can hear and feel it purring as it continues, suddenly looking up at me to beg for more attention. I look down beyond the edge of the cliff. Somehow, it feels less scary, but my desire to reach the bottom is gone. I hastily back up from the edge and end up falling onto my backside. The cat follows and sniffs my face, still purring, before putting his head up against me lovingly. I pet the cat, and for the first time in a very long time, a few tears come to my eyes. I lay down on my back and cry, trying my best to hold myself as I whip my eyes with one hand and pat the cat with the other. The pain in my gut hasn't gone away, but I feel an immense amount of relief, as if the world has told me it's okay to keep living. It's okay to feel pain. There's better days yet to come. After a while, my tears calm down, and so does the cat. It's come to a rest right on top of my chest, looking content and still pouring. Above the cat, the moonlit starlit night sky shines brighter than I've ever seen it before. It's a sight unlike anything else I've ever seen. The Milky Way fully visible and bathed in colors I didn't know were possible. Was it really like this all night? Was I really so blinded by my own pain I couldn't even notice something like this beautiful? Not something this beautiful? A shame. So, I choked over more to it. It's almost time for me to leave. I'm in my room, dressed and ready to go. The morning's unfolding into the autumn blinds. Today is my first day of action. As my mom keeps saying, an exciting new step for a new student. Rather than excitement, I've gotten nothing but worries on my mind. I pull out my phone and frown once again at the lack of notification on the screen. Just to make sure I unlock it to open the group chat that my friends that I used all last year. It remains just as dead as it had been for the past few months. A handful of my own messages fill the screen. I cruelly remember that I'm being ignored. I'm sure I went and made a new group chat without me a long time ago. It's been like this ever since the fiasco at the end of the last school year. I feel like screaming up my skin whenever I think back to it. Brianna, the rebel of our friend group, threw some of her parents' alcohol and broke this back with her to school. She showed it to us in class and said she wanted to try it with everyone after school. Everyone else, at last a bit excited. Everyone else seemed at last a bit excited, but all I could feel was a deep pit of guilt building in my stomach as the day went on. I didn't know what to do, so I was so worried that we'd get coaxed by a teacher. Worried about how parents would react, worried about my friends getting drunk. I ended up caving into my guilt, doing something incredibly stupid. When the class was empty during lunchtime, I went into Brian's leg and took the alcohol, a small bottle of whiskey, and hid it on a shelf in the classroom. Then later in the day, I pretended to faint it and told the teacher. That was a huge mistake. My plan backfired. She took it much more seriously than I expected. The parents of every student in the class were contacted with the details, and as a result, parents found out what they had done. My closest friends and I a few days what happened after that. It wasn't good. I truly was completely shut out of the group and knew it, even by hair. The last 3 days of class went by in silence, and after summer started, the place from Jena stopped completely. So hopefully this is out yet. I feel like going back in time and punching my past self in the face for your stupidity. Alex, you're going to be late. Let's go. I reluctantly stand up and start making my way downstairs. My noise school isn't much bigger than last, so it only takes me a few minutes to find the right classroom. I'm one of the last few people to arrive, and many of the familiar faces in the room turn to look as I enter. Must look away again with indifference, but my eyes lock with a girl in the back as she returns my gaze with disgust. It's Brian beside her. Jenna looks back and forth between us with a worried expression on her face. After a few seconds, Brian looks away forcefully, as if to ignore my presence. My head sinks as I realize I'm far from being forgiven. Depressing. Good, had some, but about it over the summer break. Just back in full force as I take a seat near the front of the class. I stare down at the desk in front of me as the last few students fill in. Eventually, the teacher begins his introduction for the year. I try to switch my attention to him for the time being. The morning orientation passes uneventfully. The teacher dismissed us for our lunch break. Just like back in middle school. Ray and the rest of Rain's friend group leave school to eat lunch at home, leaving just me and Jenna in the classroom. I watch her look over to the door and peer down the hallway before finally looking over at me. She walks over with a nervous expression on her face. Hey Alex. Hey. I'm really sorry I stopped messaging you after break started. Marianne wanted to see my phone, so I just panicked and... It's okay. I don't really care about the specifics anymore. I just want my best friend back. I know how she can get. If you saw pain of course, I imagine how Gina feel as she was split between us. This whole thing is all my fault in the first place. That's, I don't think Brain should have brought to school in the first place either. I can tell from her tone that she's not really convinced by her own words. Yeah, she shouldn't have. But I did what I was. I turned away as my head linked foot into guilt and self-worting. I don't really blame them for pushing me away. I quickly faced the announce against my belief it's a desperate enthusiasm. Would I want to change? I want to prove somehow that they can trust me again. I just want to go back being friends. A panicked expression to Nina's face as my words sink in. I don't want to stop being friends with you, Eta. Would say I'll being so stubborn. No matter what I say, Brain won't even let me talk to you. I don't know what to do. The conversation, it's... Well, as we both sit and think, grasping for words. We are eventually forced to give up and start eating our packed lunch together in silence. Jenna finished her food rather quickly, checking the time on her phone before speaking up. I tell Brain what you said. I look up at him, my mouth open in surprise. Did you want to change and be friends again? I close my mouth and shake my head. You don't need to do that. It's probably better if I tell her myself. I think back to our middle school days. Do you mean if we come together instead? Just like at our last school. Jenna and I live in the opposite direction from the rest of the friends group. She hesitated for a moment before giving me a surprisingly firm answer. Yeah, that sounds good. Meet me by the exit on the other side of the school. Jenna walks back over to her seat, and we spent the rest of the lunch break in silence. Da, 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 da. After our afternoon classes end, I watched from my seat as Brian and Jenna walk out the back of the classroom together. I wait around for a while before leaving, hoping that Jenna will already be waiting for me. I make my way down the hall towards our meeting spot. My head drops as I hear the voice of a loud conversation come up behind me. Brian's angry voice echoes down the hall and I panic, looking into the empty classroom closest to the exit. I don't care what she said. I told you not to talk to her. It's already too late for that. I thought maybe she'd be smart enough to take the hint on her own. But now that you have gonna give me ideas. It was just a mistake. Aren't you being too extreme? Just a mistake? The bitch had me locked up all summer long. That wasn't a mistake. That was a fucking betrayal. I can feel the heavy weight of guilt and angst mounting on my chest as the meaning behind Brian's word sinks those things in. I'm never ever going to be forgiven by her. It's over, Jenna. Either give it up or you can hang out alone with a snitch bitch until you graduate. Another shock runs through my body as Brian's cruel ultimatum and I hold my breath, desperate anticipation for Jenna's answer. She's been my best friend since elementary school. We grew up together, played together, shared all our secrets. We've never been closer to another person in my life. Even after what I did, even after we spent the summer apart, we still shared a bond, right? She still shows me, right? Brian eventually speaks up and sounding annoyed at the lack of an answer from Jenna. You still wanna come do all the stuff you have planned, right? Just admit it. There's no way we can trust Alex with any of that after what she did. Yeah, this could get really bad. But why can't we just hang out with her at school? Because I'm telling you, it's either here or us. She betrayed us, or you're insistent on letting this go. I don't want to lose a friend. You should have told it to her before all this. That's so unfair. It's too late now. Choose. I stay with you. Jenna's answer is nearly too great for me to hear, but the heavy tread set me I know what it would be. The last bit of hope inside me finally rose up and I put my face up to my mouth to try and stay free with tears streaming down my face. Good choice. Another moment of silence passed over the shore. I tried my best to put my face clean with my face and force myself to calm down. I can't let them find me here. I can't make a noise. Where's she anyway? She said she would meet you here, right? I need to make sure she gets the fucking message already. Maybe she heard us. Brain scoffs. Whatever, that will walk through. I don't have time to keep waiting on for her anyway. Let's go. I hold my breath as the truth started moving again, finally lifting it out of the outside door shuts behind him and silence falls back over the hallway. My barely controlled emotions start to pour out as soon as they are gone. I try to take a deep breath and prevent myself from crying again, but the fears come back even stronger than before. It's all I can do to stop myself from sobbing out loud as the reality of my situation sinks in. My friendships are broken beyond repair, and it's completely my fault. No matter what I do, where I go, if I don't change, this is just going to be him all over again. If I want things to be different, I have to be different. It's been nearly a month since school started now. I think Brienne spread some sort of rumors about me to the class. Because evening classmates come from different middle schools and seem to want nothing to do with me. The shock of my first day has worn off, but I still feel hopeless and lonely all the time. My only little reprieve from loneliness is my Spanish class. It's a fairly unpopular elective, so students from different grades are all combined at the one classroom. Lucky for me, Brian and my other acquaintances didn't sign up for the class, and I ended up getting paired together with a girl from the grade above mine, Valerie. Classes with her have been a bit interesting to say the last. My task said I properly took the fare as a delinquent or something, but lately I've begun to wonder if her behavior was actually normal for high schoolers. She talks openly about smoking, drinking, and even her sexual experiences. Thankfully, not often unnecessarily stoneway our conversations, but it's a bit of a shock to my system every time she brings up something like that. I've always been so sure that I was on the right path. There was a good person following the rules while later staying out of trouble. I even looked down at those who didn't feel responsible when it was my friends. But after what happened, the confidence was all but destroyed. I feel like Belair has given me the opportunity I need to shine confident to become a real high schooler. Maybe even have some fun. There's gotta be some reason why everyone's so into this stuff, right? I try my best to put on a mischievous smile and process my outfit in the mirror. One of my usually bright colors, replace it with coordinated black, white and grey. Noise to me are the hue-black glitter roots. I broke them on a whim during my bad girl shopping trip, but they bring the look together better than I expected. I noted my reflection, satisfied with my new look, providing downstairs to eat breakfast and go to school. My school day was by most uneventful. Spent alone has become the norm for me. Nobody acknowledged my new look to my face, but it feels like a bit more whispering and usually is going on around me. After the second to last period ends, most of my classmates file out, just myself and a few others sticking around for our Spanish class. A few minutes later, the students from my grade starts to show up. Valerie comes in just before class starts, saying goodbye to her friend at the door and still laughing to itself about whatever they'd been telling me about on the way over. I wave to her, their face light up in surprise when she sees me. She looks me up and down a second time, her eyes gravitating towards my new boots. Oh shit, nice boots. She walks over to me and talks to me as we pull together a couple of desks to sit set. Hey Alex, going for a bit of an image change today. Yeah, I was feeling a bit stuck in the past. I took a new look would have refreshed my image. God, this is so much speaking today. She stifles a giggle. It definitively gives you a new vibe. You look like a fashionable shoe shooter. I feel a bit warm around the ears. Not exactly what I was going for. I'm just kidding, it looks good. Where did you even find those boots anyway? We talked and the class starts, then commute after the teachers done assigning our crop work for the day. An hour later, class is dismissed. I try to streak around with Valerie instead of going straight to home like I always do, but she ends up taking me to a hangout spot by the river. All this time I have been to an excuse to try hanging out with her outside of class without an invasion, but she's acting like it's perfectly natural for me to come along with her. Even joke and make me frustrated. I can't help but feel a bit hopeless at my own social ineptitude. Coach is still here. I guess whatever boom rapid of the last one isn't around anymore. Mallory drops down onto the main attraction of the spot, a beat up old couch, and start to stroke her back. I eye up the chair, practiced precociously over the step riverbank before taking a seat next to her on the couch and start. Here we go. Big bro supply for the week. She pulls out a pack of cigarettes and the lighter. I'm not surprised at considering the conversations we've had, but I still feel a wave of anxiety coming on as the reality of things in. I try my best to push those feelings away and fight the urge to look around for potential witnesses. Valerie opens the packing before turning to me. Want one? Smoking is honestly one of the last things I ever wanted to do, but I already resolved myself to keep stuff like this. I try to see the other side. Yeah, sure, like to do for me. God, how long goes look so das go still? No problem. Come here. She holds a cigarette in one hand, the lighter in the other, and beckons for me to come closer with a suspicious smile on her face. I hesitate for a second before leaning to place my lips around the cigarette. My body instinctively backs up when sparks from the lighter flash in front of my face, but Valerie pulls me back in. Just hold still for a sec. I try my best to twist the truth from here as he tries to get the lighter working. It finally likes our feet up them attempts, with a bit of struggling to block the wind. I back up and take the cigarette off my mouth, taking it a brief inspection before bringing it back to my face. I wrap my lips around and take a long deep breath, filling my lungs with the smoke. It doesn't take long for me to realize my mistake as the smoke assaults my senses, a horrible taste filling my mouth and an intense burning sensation growing in my chest. My eyes begin to water as I struggle to fight the rising urge to coke. I'm able to keep a straight face for a few seconds, but as soon as I start to exhale, my body betrays me. And the coking fit starts. I can hear Valerie looking at me. Ha ha ha, I know it would be your first time. You're such an innocent little girl, Alex. When I'm finally able to stop myself from coking, I'm hit with a wave of dizziness and nausea. I close my eyes and bend over, hands on my knees as I try my hardest not to throw up. The disgusting hair-bug-used taste of the cigarette lingers in my mouth as I grasp for air and try to take in between breaths. That was so much worse than I was expecting. I didn't feel Valerie hugely patting me on the back and but I nearly flinched at the unexpected contact before opening my eyes to look over there. Don't worry, Alex. You get used to it in no time. Valerie looks down and plucks the lit cigarette out of my hand. Let me finish that one for you. She finally takes a long drag. Her face showing even a trace of trauma the same cigarette just put me to it, and exhales coolly. The difference between us is much apparent. It feels deeply wrong for me to be here with her. I try my best to shake the feeling off. I just need to get used to all this. Yeah, my brother always get the good stuff. It's a bit harsh. Maybe next time we start getting on something easier. Dies makes mir faces. Then takes another long drag of the cigarette. The thought of trying this again makes my stomach turn over and my nose air returns. Have you ever been drinking? I catch myself. I mean, no, I haven't. Really isn't just matters. I can't read what's behind it. Here's a party. Nah. You know what? Nah. I don't wanna play that anymore. You know, boring. And it's from myself. Let's see what I have. Other than that. That have I played yesterday. Nee. 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 Maybe this? Nee. Maybe use? Yeah. Let's play Technopia. But first, let's update my stream info. Technotopia. Making city with cards. Done. Cute, it loads. No. So in this. Ah. The screen is too big again. Yes, it's perfect. Settings, sound, music, sound. Resume. So, I'm not gonna speak today anymore. Let's see. We have two of these. Oh, the factory. Parks. A highway. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. No. This one. Yeah, this one. Let's put it here. To chrome this thing, complete a few stories. Oh yeah. Ah, yes, one.
Hmm. Mm. Oh, game over. again. Alright. Time to end.